I was so close to doing like just a hardcore con intro. I just
ladies and gentlemen.
I literally I listened to his podcast one day, and just now in my head I was like, hey, Con, he's in my thought process, and then I was like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. He doesn't even do that anymore.
He doesn't.
Oh man.
Maybe we should edit one in here for it being the last episode.
Don't say that. It's not the last episode.
I mean, kinda.
This isn't even our final form. This is the episode before we become perfect.
Yo, we should have just named it Perfect Sound.
Our fucking the new one?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Just be like, we could be like new name, aka Perfect Cell,
AKA Perfect Sound.
On our podcast, we like to call it Perfect Cell. If you don't get it, you don't get it. That's okay.
But yeah, get ready for that. But first, we need to talk about some things with you guys.
Yeah.
First being the movie that we saw this week. Actually, first being, I'm Ace.
And I'm Droid.
And this is Movies for the People.
Yes, it is.
And we are an uncensored comedy podcast covering a wide variety of movies and films.
Is that what you're doing? Throwbacks.
Throwback.
But it's Tuesday, not Thursday, so.
Oh.
Yeah, stop that.
Turn back Tuesday. Ooh.
Turn up Tuesday, all right? Don't disrespect the turn up.
Bro, if you're turning up on a Tuesday, you need to get a job.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday.
Fuck that, dude.
So we saw Mary Poppins Returns.
Mary Poppins Returns?
Yep, she came back.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Julie Andrews?
Nope.
Who could it be playing her?
Your bae.
Who?
Emily Blunt.
Oh.
Stop.
That's mad
Don't
creepy.
ever look at me like that again.
That's mad creepy. It's a good movie, but we're going to be talking about that. We also got some trailers to talk about. And then we're not doing bin banter this week because it wouldn't be right. There's something we got to give you guys.
Something you were probably waiting for.
Waiting.
And you're going to keep waiting for it until we talk about it.
Because we're basic. We're basic podcasters. We're giving you our top 5 of the year.
Oh, now they know they're not waiting. Now they know.
I mean, they're going to wait for it anyways. They don't know what the top 5 are. I mean, I'm sure they guessed one of them. Or maybe 2. Or maybe all 5 if they're good. If they're Jeff.
I would be so mad if Jeff guessed it. I'm going to ask him after we're done recording. And we're going to post on social media these are Jeff's top picks for Movies for the People.
Jeff's top 5 will be in the description as well. Shout out to Jeff.
I feel like we're going to have to stop shouting Jeff out so much.
Shout out to Jeff.
So, yeah, really liked Mary Poppins. Really liked Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins. She acted her ass off. And I was like, wow.
I thought she did really good.
Her delivery was just amazing. And I mean, I guess Mary Poppins is written as that kind of character, but I don't think anybody could just play Mary Poppins.
I feel like I should have watched some old clips of Mary Poppins because it's been a while if I've ever seen it. I faintly remember seeing the movie.
I mean, the movie's older than we are, so we kind of get a pass.
It's Disney though.
Kinda.
You don't really get a pass on
no,
Disney.
because they didn't really show it. It didn't really come on Disney Channel a lot.
None of their good movies ever come on Disney Channel.
Cinderella. You know how many times Cinderella came on Disney Channel when?
None of their good movies ever come on Disney Channel.
Well, you know what? You know how many times The Lion King came on Disney Channel?
Not a lot.
A lot.
Lion King 1.5 a lot.
Nah, Lion King came on the Disney Channel so much until 2004.
Well, that's when they started making better content for Disney Channel.
What I'm saying is it happened at least once a year. Mary Poppins it was before Mary Poppins probably stopped showing on Disney Channel before they were even called Disney Channel original movies.
Probably.
I didn't even know that there was a name before that. I don't remember what the name is now, but they didn't become original movies. Like the first Disney Channel original movie was like fucking the 14th year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They weren't called Disney Channel original movies before.
They were just called Disney Channel flicks.
It's like Disney Channel like cinema or some weird shit.
Oh, that's trash.
It was trash.
But I agree. I think Emily Blunt killed it as Mary Poppins. From what I've seen from clips, she looks and acts just like what I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I think the kids all did an okay job.
They did okay, but it wasn't about them. Let's be real.
It really wasn't. We can get more into it.
I'm pretty sure everybody knew it wasn't about them. Like everybody's going into this movie thinking Mary Poppins and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Is that how you say his name?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
But nobody was thinking about the kids. Everybody was thinking about them. That's not a spoiler.
That's not. Lin-Manuel. I'm gonna just call him Lin.
Okay. Even though it's a hyphen name, so
Lin.
Okay.
Linny.
Mr.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Megan. Okay,
Megan. We're gonna call you Megan. I did not like his accent. It felt way too. This is probably my biggest problem with him throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he did felt way too theatrical, like he's in the theater,
mm-hmm.
and not on like a movie set.
I was bugged by his accent at first, but then I thought, I'm pretty sure it's a particular dialect, which is why it sounds weird. Like, you can speak one language and have an accent, but, like, different dialects sound different. Like, people can say you're American, you have an American accent, but Southern Americans sound very different than you.
Yeah, he's dirty British.
So, I accepted it. I accepted it.
I just didn't like it. It didn't sound real to me. Like, it sounded like a guy
how many people have you, like, met and talked to that have
a dirty British accent?
Yes.
Let me tell you, it's my favorite accent in the world. I Google it. Okay, I don't Google it at all.
I was going to say, I don't believe that.
But it is one of my favorite accents. And Adele has it. Hers sounds real. I don't think this dude sounded too real. What'd you think of the songs?
I like them. They were all good songs. I think my favorite one was one that, like, I can't talk about because I was about to, but that's a spoiler. I like the songs. I was surprised. Is it a spoiler?
I thought all the songs. I think what you're gonna say is a spoiler if it's about a certain person that was in the movie.
No, it's about a certain song that wasn't in the movie.
Oh,
at this point, you've already guessed what it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's a spoiler.
Yeah,
are you talking about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Yeah.
I think they tried to like have another one in there that was like another weird word. Like all the songs had real weird words, and I was just like, what? It's like those people that have one hit and then like all their songs start to sound like that, and they're like trying real hard to get that.
Well, see, I thought they would have used it again in the same manner that Mamma Mia used Mamma Mia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not the movie is gonna be all about this song, but like at some point there's gonna be a significant moment where we're like, hey, it's the song again. It's back. It was great and highly influential to this movie's success. But they didn't. And I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm just surprised by it. And
well, if you want to go hear that song, why don't you go watch the first one?
Because we have things we have to do. You can't just go watch it.
I was expecting to maybe hear that one, and then the like spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys wanted to hear those songs, we're just gonna tell you now. Don't.
That's
pay
not.
money
Yeah,
to
that's
go
not
hear
a
those
spoiler
songs.
that they're not in there.
Some people would say it is. Some people are weird though.
We're just letting them know.
Everybody's weird. We're letting you know because we care about you. Don't want you to get your hopes up.
Yeah. But overall, I think some of the songs were okay. If you know Lenny, you know what he does.
He does good music.
He
does fun music.
He spits bars. There's some bars in this song or in this movie, and I don't know about how I feel about him. I don't know how I feel. We'll get more in depth.
It's really hard to talk about this movie without talking about spoilers because the things that we like or dislike are very specific things from specific scenes.
How about this? We just go right here. We talk about. I think everyone killed it. I think they all sang very well, especially the dad. I thought the dad's voice was very interesting.
Yeah,
I liked his songs,
even though his were like few and far between.
Yeah,
which I was honestly okay with, but he definitely did good. I feel like what we've been saying is very bland, so I'm gonna speak more colorfully for a second.
Oh man, colorful talk.
So I very much enjoyed this movie, and I'm pretty sure most of you will too. I think this movie is very much about embracing the childlike wonder that the first one presented, and getting you to think a little bit differently about the way you perceive life. And I love movies like that. We talked about that with Christopher Robin. That was something I really enjoyed. So if you want to just like take a break from the stressors of the world and, you know, get yourself a new you for the new year, go see it.
This will get you in the right state of mind to be successful in 2019.
You'll be living your best life. And that's what I think about it.
Well, that was some very colorful talk from our boy Droid.
It wasn't as colorful as it could have been, but I feel like it was.
Yeah, I agree.
What this movie deserved.
I agree, because we were really struggling with this one to like try and like say what we want without spoiling anything. Because this movie didn't really release much about it before it came out,
right?
So almost everything is a spoiler.
Yeah, it was like, oh, Emily Blunt, okay. Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda, okay. They're gonna be singing. She's Mary Poppins.
She's watching the kids from her former kids.
As I live and breathe, Mary Poppins.
As I live and breathe, Mary Poppins.
It is not that hard, but
it is that hard.
It's not, but
Mary Poppins.
But yeah, you didn't know much about this movie, and I wonder if that's a bad thing for them, because like we've talked about movies that are given too much lately. I feel like this one maybe didn't give enough.
I agree.
Like they pretty much played on like, oh, you've seen Mary Poppins before, come see this one.
And I don't think they realize a lot of us haven't seen Mary Poppins before.
Right.
Like, now if this was like The Lion King, right. Everyone's on board to go see The Lion King. Just seeing that one scene, they don't have to release anything else. Mary Poppins was very big for like our
the
parents.
80s, and what was it, like the 70s or 80s? When did that movie come out?
I think it was like the late 60s or 70s. Mary Poppins, how are you? Mary Poppins, as I live and breathe.
God, stop. It was 64. Yeah. But for earlier generations, there's a very large disconnect for people our age.
I probably wouldn't have gone and seen this if we didn't have a podcast.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I would have just been like, I'll catch it on the Redbox maybe, or Netflix.
But since we do have a podcast and we did see it, I think you guys should go see it. It was a good movie, and I think you'll enjoy yourselves.
If you've seen everything else that's in theaters right now, including A Star Is Born,
I feel like that is like your most used phrase.
I mean, I don't say if you've seen everything else. I say specific ones usually. And there is a lot of stuff that I'd rather go see, and that a lot of people would rather go see. Especially, I think our demographic would rather go see.
Right.
I mean, we just had Bumblebee, Aquaman, and Spider-Man.
But those are also very different movies. Like some of our listeners, like I can think of one in particular, who, like some of them just aren't as attracted to action movies. You know, those are all action movies.
That is true. Then go see A Star Is Born.
Like I said, that movie came out like a while ago. So if they haven't seen that
still
yet,
in theater.
they have one showing in our theater at 9:40 p.m. It might not even happen next week. Who knows?
You want to go see it tonight? We're done with this.
We had to be done pretty quick.
All right, guys. Mary Poppins. Boom.
Later.
All right. I think it's time for trailer talk. Oh, wait, no. I did I say? Yeah, go see it.